It's getting nighttime. I'll just step outside the town walls and camp really quick. I don't think there are any shops in Aramon that are dependent on the time of day, but just in case there are, I'm gonna go camp. I could talk to the innkeeper, but that's another story conversation, and I don't want to do it yet. So we'll just trot outside the city limit and camp. In the N64 version, you kind of have to guess where this is, but on the ROM, you can see the crease. Camp! No whammies this time. Alright. Back underground. Hey, it's snowing. Still 4 more shops we can look at before we do some actual buying and hit the road again to kill more stuff. There used to be a bunch of reagent shops scattered all around the town, but I decided to centralize them as convenience for anyone playing the game. So now this lady is the one who sells all the reagents, and she has a scythe, which you could use for harvesting crops, or maybe mining. Probably not a good idea to use it for mining, but that's the idea there. Scythes do have practical uses apart from killing people. And here's this guy, who sells the armor I want to get, the dragon scale. This armor is actually custom that I made for wyverns, which appear much later, but it replaces the dragon leather that you used to be able to get in town, and it's still the best armor you can get here, but it's not quite as potent as dragon leather. It's only 4 protection instead of 6. But it does resist elemental damage, but that's really irrelevant because nothing deals elemental damage right now. But still, we're gonna get 4 of those. And actually, I can sell Oriana's scroll because this is just a strength scroll in disguise and we don't need it. And we don't need the throwing knife anymore. Tantos are garbage. Dagger is garbage. Stealth potions are crap. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't want this. You take this and these. Get rid of it. Get rid of all of it. Not the pelts though. I want to sell those later. Beast hide. Trash tier armor. Alright, Oriana's letter. Let's read it before we sell it. With the obelisk at your back, cross the bridge and follow the stony path to the right. Left of the large rock, and up the ladder to your right. Then the first ladder to your left. 'Tis the house with the blue windows. You know, I guess we can actually, like, follow those instructions later, and then you can, like, see how they play out. Just for funsies. We won't sell it just yet. But only for funsies. Let's equip our new armor. That's quite an upgrade from cloth armor, considering the cloth is only worth 1 protection and that's worth 4. But there is yet more we can get in Aramon before we leave. This feller right here. These 2 shops always had some really good stuff in them, and I tried to stay consistent with that. This is like the one guy who sells actual weapons that wouldn't be practical otherwise. And here's where I'm going to upgrade from my bucklers, because the bronze shield is where I kind of draw the line on the early shields. Because like a lot of them are sort of like this. It's like 1 protection, 2 defense for -1 dex, and then large shields 3 and 4 for -3. But the bronze shield is 4 and 4 for -3. So it's objectively better than the large shield, and you get a little bit more for the penalty you would be suffering using it. So I'm going to... Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. I need to talk to you again, guy. But anyway, yeah, we're definitely going to get a few bronze shields to replace our bucklers. And here's the haste amulet that I'm not going to be buying. It lowers your endurance, and it has the magic haste. But in the database, I'm pretty sure it's actually just haste level 1, so basically it raises your dexterity by 2. It's really not very good, but you can buy them early if you want. And then this lady, she was always a magic shop, and now she has some new stuff too. She sells both darkness and light. She's gonna buy that right now, thank you. And she's got some necromancy spells that you can learn. Oh, and here's the Witch Ring, the notorious rare item that you can find in a treasure chest nearby here if you save scum a lot or get lucky. As you can see, it's extremely expensive, and considering you can buy 8 of these, that's a pretty tall order. Since you come back here toward the end of the game, this is definitely something worth spending all your remaining cash on, I guess. But yeah, this is here now. And I'm not going to pick up any of these. Not even the stamina drain spell, which I will explain at a later time. But I also changed this lady's spell loadout for what she tutors. She used to tutor you in elemental stuff, but I switched her to naming because I wanted to give them spells that would be a little more practical for immediate use in the Goblin Stronghold. And there are a couple goblins that use naming magic now, so versus naming which protect you from them or remove their effects. You can also use stupidity against hobgoblins and the like to reduce their chances of casting spells successfully. I just wanted to, like, provide some naming options a little sooner than Tailwalk, especially since, like, I rebalanced the spells that are available in, like, the schools and whatnot. So, the options there are a lot different than they were, but there is still an elemental wizard in Aramon. They're just in Shop 2 where we can't talk to them yet. I should equip my bronze shields, so we can be slow in combat. Alright. Did I not buy my Mirari cloaks? Where are the Mirari cloaks? Oh, are they in Shop 2? Oh no, the Mirari cloaks in Shop 2. Oh well. Deal with it. I was hoping to upgrade my leather cloaks to Mirari cloaks, but they're in Shop 2, so we'll have to come back for them. Boo-hoo. Let's go kill more things. Actually, I should probably wrap up this session soon. We'll kill some things, then we'll wrap it up. How about that? But I do want to pick up a couple more levels on weaker targets, so we're going to head a little further back on the road to Aramon before we take on the things that are local. Because there's some really nasty stuff nearby, believe it or not. Like, especially if we just keep following this path. We'll get into an encounter with some goblins we can definitely handle, and then a hobgoblin shows up out of nowhere. That's always fun. He's like the final boss of the road to Aramon. But we'll see if we end up saving him for last. It all depends. We already killed that bat. We can head up on this hill to get some treasure. Treasure! Healing potion. Oh, I should probably heal Rada. She's probably worn out after talking to all those merchants. Oh, not as worn out as I would have expected. But still. Dang it. Buttons. Yeah. Heal around. Okay. There's a bear waiting over here for us to kill. Hello, bear. Let us go. I need to remember, after this combat, not to leave the level up menu too quickly. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot spikes. Oh, they can reach so far. She can hit from like anywhere now. But I need to make sure I upgrade Rada's strength so she can use the Ironwood Staff. Oh, Brenna, come on. Can't quite get close enough yet. Oh, that was much better. Rawr. No, not Reyna. Good shape, buddy. Chop him. I probably could have picked up a better hafted weapon for Aileron, but I don't know. I know for certain none of those items would trucker and sword for a Brecken here. Brenna doesn't even need to move anymore, she can just attack. Although it is nice to keep her close by in case she needs to heal somebody. That's like the only reason you should. Chop, chop. Beating the dare. Oh, clicked off the window by accident. Beating the bear to death. Down goes bear. How is it still alive? Kill the bear. There he goes. Splat. No items. I did it. I did the thing. Oh my goodness. I'm really bad about remembering to level people up sometimes. No. Unacceptable. We're gonna go fight the tomb rats. You know, maybe I should save. That would be a really smart idea. Tomb rats are one of the few enemies I actually did change like all the stats of, because they're so weak compared to regular rats. I mean, they're not that much of an upgrade is what I'm trying to say. I would make them stronger, more like darkened bats, but they appear at such a weird spot in the game. This is the first time you can fight them, and then they're just absent for a while, and then they start showing up again around like mid to late game, even though they're cannon fodder by then. Owie! But I did do some nasty stuff for them to make them a little more threatening. For one, they have a new weapon. It's called Plague Bite. It's 3 power, so it's not too huge, but it has a poison effect. So, like, basically, enemies that are rabid, in a sense. They share this weapon with dire wolves. But, yeah, it's more accurate and more powerful than what they usually have. And with their upgraded stats, they're a little more threatening. But we should be able to take them down without too much trouble. I think. I hope. I'm actually going to heal Rada real quick. Aileron can't quite reach those other rats, but he might be able to reach this one? Yeah. Good block on a Brecken. Brenna, I think you can finish off that one. I'm trying to target it. Ah, there we go. Couldn't quite kill it though. Oh well, maybe Rada can. Nope. I think these guys stayed the same level. I ended up not altering that. But all of their stats are up compared to what they were. And I should probably stop hustling them. Just let them walk out their moves so they don't take ideal actions. Goodness. They shred me. That's kind of the problem with slow enemies like this. After you waste all your hero turns, they just get a big glut of moves. And they can really mess you up with them. As they're already messing us up. Okay, somebody's gotta go. But it's a Brecken. Brenna can probably finish the weakened one. Let's do this guy. You! Yeah! Kill it. Thank you. Would probably be a good idea to heal too, but I'm lazy. Why heal when you can just kill them? Oh yes, and I did upgrade poison for most cases. Like, I had to scale it because it seems that the remove poison spell is only effective against levels of poison that are lower than it. So, since there are a number of poisonous enemies throughout the game, I tried to balance them such that poison just kind of gradually gets higher. And there are some that only do 1, while there are others that will do 2. And up to 3, 4, and even 5. 5 is the highest it can naturally go without pushing Aidyn's skill limits. Think you can kill this one, Rita? That would be great if you could. Oh no, my watch is going off and it's too far away to stop. I don't know if the roll will pick up on the recording. My microphone is kind of sensitive. Ah, good, they're running away. Good, 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 good. I reckon chug a potion. No sense chancing it, right? Rana, heal your friend. Yes. Brilliant. He'll be fine. Yeah, see, it ran all the way away. Will the other one run too? You gonna flee, guy? Keep healing all around. Yeah, flee! I will not leave the inventory screen. 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 I'm not gonna leave the inventory screen until I upgrade Rada's strength. Look, some people leveled up anyway. Rada! Strength 10. There, now you can use your Ironwood staff. Who else do we want to do? Let's get you healer 3. Never too late. Or never too early for that. Oh, right, I was gonna say for that. I'm stupid. It's fine. We'll get it all eventually. And I think I should probably start upgrading dexterity too. Like, that's gonna be the most important thing for a while. Oh, it's so expensive. Can we get yours? Yeah, I'll get some dexterity for you. Good level ups, everyone. And I think that's as good a place as any. Let's call it for this set. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time with more Aidyn Plus.